Today I'm making my favorite two-color quilt and I found a faster way to sew it without nesting seams. It was my first try, the results were amazing, and now I am never going back to the old way. Let me show you. This video is sponsored by Blueland. I'm working only with grays and yellows today, a combination I don't think I've ever tried before here. It feels like so many firsts all at once. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. Let's cut ourselves some 6-inch squares. We want 16 grays and 16 yellows. That's all it takes. We're keeping it nice and simple today, but don't worry, it will look so pretty once we're done. Let's pair our fabrics together, one yellow and one gray, because next we're going to place them right sides together and draw 2 diagonal lines. That's it! We are doing half square triangles today and we are doing 4 at a time. It has been so long since I made HSTs here and I am so excited. They really are the cutest, but also the most versatile quilt blocks you can make. I've lost count to how many variants I've made with HSTs over the years, but there are many videos you can watch on my playlists that should cover them. These are looking pretty cool. Time to press and trim them. And this is what we get. 4 HSTs done in no time in a color combination that works every single time. And let's make some more. We just need to draw those diagonal lines so we'll know where to sew. I am making a chevron quilt today, or a zigzag quilt as you wish. To me, it will look stunning and gorgeous no matter what we call it. And this is my favorite pattern because honestly, it always ends up looking awesome, no matter how you do it. Do you ever wash your fabrics before quilting? I've started doing it not only to let the fabric settle, but also to rinse away the chemicals. Believe it or not, there are around 7,000 chemicals in fabrics, from dyes to heavy metals and additives. And it's not just fabric. So many products we use every single day, soaps, detergents, and cleaners, are also full of microplastics and chemicals. Every time we wash our hands, clean our dishes, or do our laundry, those hidden toxins end up on our skin and in our bodies. And that's why last year I made a switch to an eco-friendly brand, Blueland. They have made such a difference for me. Blueland makes everyday cleaning products, laundry tablets, dish and toilet cleaners, sprays, and hand soaps that are better for our family, our pets, and the planet. With Blueland, you buy the bottle once and then refill it instead of throwing it away and buying a new one. Over time, the savings really add up. Plus, it saves on plastic waste. Their products are safe, hypoallergenic, and made with certified and clean ingredients. I've tried a bunch of Blueland products already. The laundry tablets, for example, really impressed me. I tried similar products before and ended up disappointed because they left behind some residue, but Blueland's doesn't. With 2 smelly dogs in the house, that's saying something. The clothes come out fresh and clean with a light scent that isn't overpowering, and at the same time, you still get that fresh laundry smell that I love. But what I've loved the most are their foaming hand soaps. I got a year's supply last October in different scents and I still have 2 left. So yeah, one kit really did last me and Mike a whole year. And I even ordered another one because I love them so much. Just fill their bottle with water, drop in a tablet, and it's done. It washes really nicely, it's all made with clean ingredients, the smell is mild but very pleasant, and it doesn't dry out your hands. If you've been thinking about making a switch for something that is safer for your family and better for the planet, right now Blueland is sharing a very special offer just for the So Easy community with 15% off your first order. Just scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description and you can start enjoying eco-friendly, effective cleaning in your home today. Now, about the technique I was talking about, today we will be web piecing, or webbing, or grid piecing, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing it today, I have watched enough videos on how to do it, and I think I'm ready. We'll see if I'm right. For some reason, half square triangle videos don't do very good on my YouTube channel, and I'm trying to change that because I really love making them, and there are also so many patterns that require them. I don't know if they're just too intimidating or if they take too much work. Surely I've done harder things here than HSTs. But like I said, it's been a while and there are so many new people here in our little community that I am confident you will love them as much as I do. These are done and ready to be turned into a cute chevron. However, even within chevron patterns, you can play a little bit with them. You could, for example, do something like this. Gorgeous, but that's not what I have in mind for our final quilt. So let's just put my pieces back into place so we can get ready to sew. Okay, let's talk about web piecing or webbing. It's not a new concept at all, but it is the first time I'm trying it. Webbing is essentially a form of chain piecing. You know how much I love to chain piece. So here, you strategically link the pieces as you sew them to put together a grid with your blocks. This is supposed to be more efficient because it improves speed and, most importantly, your accuracy. Let's see how I do. So this start's easy enough. I'm just sewing pairs like I normally would. The difference being I'm leaving each pair just a stitch apart from each other when I usually leave a lot more room. Next step is to remove this chain once I'm done with the entire line, and I just go back to sewing my next square. So I'm adding a third square to my pair and still chaining it. And I'll be doing this until all my blocks are added. And immediately you can see how the grid or the web is taking shape. And this is what we get. It was pretty quick to sew, but I would say the best part is how you don't really have to think as you add the pieces because you know exactly where they're going to go. When I do my regular chain piecing, I keep going back to my pattern to make sure I am sewing them in the right place. Here, you just don't have to. And that is absolutely awesome. And now for what's supposed to be the best thing about this, how the pieces just fall into place neatly without you having to pin and nest the seams. Let's see. I've read that some people press between the rows, others don't. I'm going to have to, just do what feels best for you. We just line up our rows and start sewing. I'm doing this slowly to make sure the seams just fall into place. Yeah, this is awesome. I don't see it working for every quilt, but for simple blocks like this one, it is so cool and so quick. And we are done. And this is what we get. A lovely chevron quilt in yellows and grays assembled in no time thanks to web piecing. How cool was this? You have to try it at least once. I had an absolute blast. I hope you did too, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!